would you be surprised if I told you that when I asked you about why you wanted to be married, you mentioned nothing about a man?
That is a man. I said build with a family. That's having a man.
Check that shit. Check that shit. I want you guys to understand how y'all all talk about she's cute and all this other shit. I want you to understand how quickly she switched. Go back in the video and look at the expression on her face.
No, I didn't even notice the comments.
Okay. Already you could tell she's triggering Kevin as he's trying to set the record straight in terms of the attitude and the sass he may feel that she's getting. I unfortunately missed it. I didn't even catch it, but maybe it was in her facial body language. She must have said something to offend him, which is why he seems triggered by it.
But
don't worry about that. Here's what I need you to do. Turn off your comments and let's have the conversation.
I don't have the comments on.
Okay, cool. Okay, but what I'm saying is, let's take a step back.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been watching my content?
I just started like earlier in January.
Okay. Would you say that I listen and hear things pretty well?
Yes.
Okay. So if I said that I asked you about a marriage and you didn't say one thing about a man, why would your reaction be?
Because when I said that I wanted to build with someone and not want a separate home, I would think that implies that I want the man, the backbone there.
Implication?
Sorry.
The implication. I asked you what does successful look like, a life look like. You said love and a bunch of other feelings. And then you said, I don't know why people say you need education. In both of those things, I asked those questions looking for, and I had my radar set to ding when I heard man.
Okay.
And it didn't ding.
Got it.
So if that's what, okay. So how long was your longest relationship?
I think it was 5 years.
5 years? 5 years long?
Yeah.
How long ago did it end?
2 years ago.
And which one of you ended it?
Me.
Why?
I didn't want to be in it.
Why?
It's a long story, but
no, make it quick. You weren't feeling it?
Like I wasn't happy. It wasn't it. He didn't bring out my happiness, or we didn't just match. I don't know. It wasn't it. It wasn't what I was looking for at the moment.
5 years?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you end it?
I just told him that it's not working. Just like that.
How'd you end it? You were just at the house? You were at dinner? What happened? How'd you end it?
We were in my car and I just told him that I don't think it's
You were
best.
driving?
Yeah.
You were driving?
Yeah.
And he was in your passenger seat?
Yes.
Where were you guys going?
I was dropping him off at work.
So, did you tell him this in the parking lot?
No, while I was at a red light.
About how far from work?
Probably I don't know. That was 2 years ago. I honestly don't remember.
It was a 5-year relationship.
I know, but I have selective memory. So probably it wasn't that far. Probably another 10, 15 minutes to his job.
10, 15 minutes in traffic?
Yes. Well, near streets.
Mm-hmm. Where do you work?
He worked.
I don't know if you guys are paying attention to the way he's questioning her, the line of questions. his method of questioning her here seems similar to how I've heard Judge Judy question a lot of clients. A lot of times when you have something significant happening in your life, if you're not lying about whatever it is that happened, generally you can recount very in detail the exact events that happen. And typically, when asked on a different occasion, the answer won't change. It will always be the same account. Time, you'll remember landmarks, you remember what you were doing, where you were going, you remember specific details. When someone's asking you questions in a way that seems like they're seeking out the details, they're trying to see whether or not you are actually clear on the details of the event so that they can gauge whether or not you're being a credible person or if you're fabricating the story a little bit. I think this is where Kevin's going with this in terms of how he's asking her these questions, because most of us would look at this and think it's irrelevant. She wasn't in a relationship with someone. But you can already tell that his sensors are going off, and he's asking her some questions to kind of check on her credibility to see how honest she is. So I think that's where he's going with this.
At the mall.
So, and you were leaving your apartment?
Yeah. I just thought we would be better as friends while we both.
Okay, so I want you guys to understand something. What did I say? That in neither two scenarios did she mention a man, and she barked at me. I want you guys to remember that. And like I said Monday night, I asked the question, what does a successful life look like for a woman like yourself? And she started talking about the feelings thing. The relationship, I said, you need to start asking women how their relationships end. And I want you guys to understand, this one was in a 5-year relationship, and she ended in a cold, callous way. The man was on.
Sorry. Okay.
You think it's appropriate for a 5-year relationship to be driving somebody to French toast ass work, and they got to have that on their mind while they're at work? See, I told you modern women are cowards. They don't deal with conflict, and when they're done with you, they get rid of you. That's what I said today. Know when to run, know when to walk, and when to run. That video is on this channel and on YouTube. I don't just talk. And then I said, well, tell me the details. Oh, that was 2 years ago. I guarantee you, he remembers what the hell you did to him. Bet you that. I bet you that. And I'm gonna tell you something. Any man who's worth his salt that will look for a wife is gonna ask you these questions too.
Okay, and I can be able to tell them the full story about it. But
no, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. Because soon as, well, you think you can. Why would they sit here and listen to this shit? 5-year relationship for a 28-year-old woman, and you just on the way to work. I told them, dude, 10 minutes outside of work, this just ain't gonna work. Peace out.
I didn't do it like that though.
Oh, okay.
You're making me sound like I did it.
Ma'am, I asked you how you did it. Ma'am, I asked you how you did it.
I can't.
You said it was 2 years ago. I want you guys to understand that this is how serious this is how little they care. I have selective memory. This is the man she spent 5 years with. Y'all had sex, right?
Yeah.
Right, so he was all up inside your body.
Mm-hmm.
But when you were leaving him, you didn't even give him the dignity of say, thank you for spending 5 years with me. You didn't sit him down. He's probably a sucker.
No,
because he was in your car. Let me tell you something. Okay. Any man that would let you drive him to work and he's going to the mall, where were you working at?
I was a flight attendant.
Mm-hmm. Any man that would be in this position is already a beta. And if he's still your friend, he is damn sure a beta. When he left work, he should have blocked your ass because that was cold. And I want you to understand, this woman is sitting here trying to make it seem like we don't hear what we hear, guys. And so when y'all in the comment section, she's cute and she's cute. I told you better watch these cute girls. Man, you said I'm making it sound like what? I asked you, how'd you do it?
There's history though. It's not like it just happened overnight. It was accumulating. There was things that he did.
Of course it did, but ma'am, is there, ma'am, would you want somebody to end a relationship with your daughter that way? Regardless as to the history, a 5-year relationship. Would you want somebody to be in the car, knowing they got to go to work? There was no conversation to be had. He had to get the fuck out of the car. He had to move on. He had to be at work, man. He had to clock in. And so that's what I mean. This conflict avoiding cowardice shit. I said, when women are done with you, she knew, well, I'm not going to tell him the night before so we can talk about it. I'm going to wait till we're 10, 15 minutes away. Oh, well, about 10 minutes away. Oh, by the way, this ain't working no more. Thanks.
It didn't go down like that. We started talking in the car, and then it came up, and it happened.
It happened. It happened. That's why I have zero sympathy for these modern savages.